Hey guys, it's Jacinda. It's been like 5 years since I did my last YouTube video. Why have I not put out anything else? I had a lot of people asking me to put out more content and I never did. And the reason is, and a lot of you homeschool moms will understand this, is I had 4 very young children. For a while, actually, I had 4 children, 4 and under. It was crazy. So I just had to have a few years of like keeping my head above water, really. And I really tried to stay off of social media and, really pursuing things like my YouTube channel and blogging and things like that. It just was not reality for me at that time. We adopted 3 kids out of foster care, and we had I had our biological son of our own, and so we grew from a family of 1 to 4 in like under a year and a half. So we grew very, very fast, and it was a crazy, crazy time. So that's why I haven't put out anything else, but we're no longer in the crazy times. I have a 10-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 5-year-old. It is still a little crazy sometimes, but there was light at the end of the tunnel during those little years, and we're now in that light. I'm getting to do the things that I really enjoy with the kids. I mean, I've always enjoyed them. They were fun when they were super little, but one of our kids screamed almost 24 hours a day, and it was just too much to do anything. So I'm really starting to enjoy where we're at now, and I'm excited to start making some YouTube videos again. A lot has changed. We moved from California. We're one of the California escapees from California to Arizona about a year and a half ago, and we are loving it here. We have new friends, new homeschool group, so a lot of things have changed, but it's all been really, really good, and we really enjoyed it. So we just felt like God said it was time to go, and it was very hard, and we did it, and it's been amazing. So much more smooth than I thought it would ever be. So I know in this crazy last couple years with all the COVID madness, people have started homeschooling a lot, which is so amazing. I think it's really opened up our eyes to what's going on in the public school system. And so a lot of new people are homeschooling. And so I'm hoping, whether you've been homeschooling for years like I have or longer than I have, or you're new to homeschooling because of the craziness that's been going on, I'm hoping that this YouTube channel will just be a big encouragement to you and an inspiration to you, and that you will be inspired to fulfill the calling that God has placed on you to raise your children in this way and to give them all of this time. I know it's hard. Homeschooling is certainly not easy. I actually listened to a gal, a homeschool mom up in Washington, Heidi St. John, and she always says, if you want to know how much of a sinner you are, start homeschooling. And it's so true. It really brings out all the things in you, because you have your kids at home every day, and it's testing, but it is beautiful, and I would not change it for anything. So I want to tell you kind of what you'll find on the kind of content you'll find on this channel now that I'm going to start putting out new videos. So I'm a very hands-on homeschooler. When I first started homeschooling, I read that children retain only 20% of what they hear and what they're taught, and 80% of what they do. So getting their hands involved in whatever they're learning. So I love to draw in hands-on into our history, into our science, into our math, into everything I can, really. And because of that, homeschooling isn't just what we do, like say from 9 to 1 every day. Homeschooling is in our daily life. So you will also just see some of our daily life. The kids, I'm really into gardening, and I bring the kids along for all of that. They love it. So You might find a little bit of gardening on here with the kids and how I use that for homeschool. We've also, we've always raised chickens, but now that we have a little more land in Arizona, we're kind of embarking a little more on homesteading. So we raised pigs this last year and sheep, and we did meat chickens. And so those experiences have been amazing for the kids. And then we have our regular chickens, of course, but all of that is really part of our homeschool. I do a lot of hands-on unit studies, and you'll also find, so I'll show you how I do that. Book reviews, I'll do a homeschool room tour, I'll go through some different things that I buy, some different hauls on things that I buy. You might even find a little bit of cooking with kids and things like that. I get my kids in the kitchen a lot. We really enjoy healthy eating. So all sorts of fun things, and I hope that you guys will just really enjoy it. And one more thing actually is that this YouTube channel, I hope will be very, I hope that you will see that we are very real life around here. I don't want anyone to look at my life and say like, oh, you know, like she has it all together or whatever. Like, no, that's actually probably one of my pet peeves is on social media that people feel less because they just see the beautiful. And so I'm hoping to be very real. I'm hoping that you'll see that I'll be able to show you where we mess up or things that just haven't worked or just the messiness. Really, I want you guys to see the messy and not all perfect. So I hope you will enjoy, and I'll see you back here for more.